Headline reads, German man arrested in Russia for allegedly smuggling cannabis gummies. Moscow court on Wednesday remanded a German citizen into custody after his arrest over possession of cannabis gummies and accusation of smuggling drugs, Russian state news agency TASS said. Patrick Schlobel, 38 years old, was detained at Pulkovo Airport in St. Petersburg late last month and will remain in custody until at least March 15th. Russia's Federal Customs Services said the German national arrived in the country to visit a friend, and when searched, a packet of Think Green Gold Bears with 6 cannabis gummies inside was found on him. According to the Federal Customs Service, Schlobel told authorities that he brought 10 gummies from Germany into Russia to have a more restful sleep on long flights. When the gummies were tested at the airport, they were found to contain THC, which, of course, is banned in Russia. The Customs Service posted a picture of the gummies and a German passport and the packet of the cannabis gummies, which had the leaf on the front. Both TASS and the Customs Service said Schlobel faces up to 7 years in prison for smuggling drugs. In Berlin, German Foreign Ministry spokesperson Christian Wagner confirmed that German national had been arrested. He said Russian authorities informed the German consulate and German officials are in contact with the man's lawyers. The report came after President Vladimir Putin recently indicated that he would discuss swapping a Russian jailed for murderer in Germany in a wider prisoner swap with Evan Gershkovich, a U.S. Wall Street Journal reporter who was arrested on espionage charges while on a business trip to Russia in March last year. Russia has previously been accused of targeting foreign citizens to use them as bargaining chips to secure the release of Russian prisoners abroad. The Russian government has denied these accusations, of course. In a recent interview, Putin appeared to suggest that in exchange for Gershkovich, Russia is seeking the return of Vladimir Pershurov, who is serving a life sentence in Germany after being convicted of the 2019 killing of, this name is a whopper, Zlekoman Tornike Klaskovsky, a 40-year-old Georgian citizen of Chechen ethnicity. Prisoner swaps between 3 countries are rare. In the interview, Putin said Russia is ready to solve it, but there are certain conditions that are being discussed between special services. I believe an agreement can be reached. You guys, I don't really know what to think about this. There's definitely a lot of uncomfortableness when anybody thinks it's okay to bring weed into Russia. It's a dangerous, slippery slope. You're taking a huge risk. I mean, there's been so much evidence in the media lately, but I'm enthusiastic to hear what my correspondents think about the fact that they may be intentionally targeting and keeping prisoners in exchange for their own people back. This is Mandy from High at 9. What do you think?
You would think after Brittany Griner, they would have learned something.
You would,
if you're gonna, it isn't like you're in LAX and you're flying to Boston. You think, should I take this edible with me or not? In Russia, they don't fuck around. They throw your ass right in jail. Yeah. And due process is something they laugh at there. And my advice is, be very careful taking anything with THC in it into Russia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, stop. I mean, I wouldn't even take CBD or anything there, to be honest. Like, no way. I mean, it's not like it's a secret. They are in a war with Ukraine, which is a proxy war with the West. They are obviously looking for political prisoners. Like, this has not been a secret for the past 2 years. It's amazing to me that people are still taking that risk. And I mean, of course, I'm not encouraging anybody to ever take edibles through customs in another country, but come on, bro. In a package with the leaf on it, like...
I know. At least put it in another bag of some sort or a container. Like, make it look like a snack.
If your passport is from a Western or a Western idealistic country, like, why the fuck are you in Russia right now?
Yeah.
You will be targeted for anything that you're doing. So this dude, like...
I mean, and look at what they did to Evan, the Wall Street Journal reporter. Right. I mean, they will hang espionage charges around your neck, and then you will be really, really fucked. You'll be in the gulag. You'll be going through FSB interrogations. Like, Yeah, you're being used as leverage to free other Russian prisoners that are being held.
Did you see?
Listen, I have a question.
for you. This is the part, Jay. Hold up, real quick. I love this part where somebody gets caught for weed. I love how Putin automatically goes to, "Yo, free one of my assassins."
Yeah,
right.
Hey, he's a smart negotiator. Did you guys happen to see the Tucker Carlson interview with Putin? Because he talked about that.
Not the entire thing yet.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, you gotta watch. You gotta watch the whole thing.
Listen,
you gotta watch the whole thing.
I'm not personally I don't watch Tucker Carlson. I'm a fan or not a fan. I just usually don't watch much of it. But I did happen to catch that segment, and I thought it was really powerful. I thought I know this sounds crazy to say the independence of the interview by it not being by Fox or CNN and all that, because, we know everything is skewed or has a certain amount of spin on it, right? But the objectivity of the interview, I will say, I was very impressed by, and the uncensoring of the answers by both Putin and the questioning by Tucker Carlson. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I agree with you, Jay. I thought that was a powerful interview.
Yeah, I thought it was extremely telling in a lot of different ways, and I would encourage people to go and watch the full interview and come to their own judgments in regards to everything.
I'm not gonna support Tucker Carlson. I support his right to do what the fuck he wants to do. But fuck him. Straight up.
I mean, it's hard to take anything that he says seriously after, it's been revealed in court in public documents that he knowingly has spread misinformation on his show in the past.
But Tucker got to start.
I'm interested.
Tucker got to start at CNN
all the damn time. This high potency marijuana. Fuck that dude, man.
We're working on him, bro. He's evolving
right now. Him and Laura Ingraham.
We're getting him to evolve on that.
Guys,
let's
recap this article real quick. Potentially 7 years in a Russian prison for 6 pieces.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I hope they're able to bring him home back to Germany, even if they have to release a prisoner. I mean, at this point, it is what it is, but we've done that in the past for Western political prisoners, and if they have to continue doing that, so be it. I don't know, find another way to put pressure on Russia so that they stop doing this, or find a way to bring the war in Ukraine to an end.
I do believe that the war in Ukraine. I'm all for ending all these wars, because we shouldn't be in any of them. But Rico, you ready? We're gonna move on into Luke.
We are peacemongers here at High at 9 News all day.